We are gathered here today in order to pay our respects to, in order to mourn the loss of our beloved banana at the hands of a psychotic elf for no crime that was committed, or it was her own jealousy that this crime took place. I don't know what I'm saying. No, but we're here. Mushoku Tensei, season 4, episode 9. I know there were some hiccups or like lagginess in the past couple episodes, but hopefully they should be fixed now. And if they're not, then uh I don't know. uh but no, we're here with episode 9 of season 3, Mushoku Tensei, where last time we made it to Chaos Breaker, which I still can't believe I'm actually getting to see um this part of the story being animated. It was like, I want to say 2 3 years since I read it, and now it's like right before my eyes. And out of everything that we watched, I have to say that this this part is the part I remember like definitely the least because of everything that happens around this. What's gonna be transpiring in this episode, I have like, uh, yeah, like almost no memory of. But I'm more hyped than anything because I've also heard great things about this episode specifically. I heard people call it the best episode so far of the season. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it, honestly. In three, two, one, let's go.
七星が倒れてから3日が経った。
3 days?
意識はまだ戻らず、血を吐いた原因も分かっていない。食材のユルズは他者から体力や健康を移し替えるという能力を持つらしく、大抵の病気なら治してしまうようだ。シルフィーは自分の魔術のせいで七星が倒れたと考えている。
Oh yeah, she's
強く責任を感じ
because she
てし
feels
ま
all
い、
the guilt.
治療の協力を変わろうとしてくれない。シルフィーのために。
Oh wait, I think we're gonna be skipping the like my favorite scene of in Chaos Breaker, which was when Rudius is like trying to comfort Sophie that she did nothing wrong, because that's immediately after Nahoshi collapses. But we're already treating her, so and it's been 3 days. Please tell me they're gonna like flashback to that because I remember that scene so vividly because everything just like it just happens out of nowhere and Rudy's is there being like an amazing husband trying to get her not to blame herself but also taking care of Nanahoshi and like de-escalating the situation as much as he can. Please tell me we're gonna flashback to that.
にも七星には早く良くなってほしいのだが。カロワンってどうだ？解毒魔術以外で外部から干渉された痕跡はありません。体内の魔力の流れが滞っているように見えますが、原因までは。では証拠を調べよう。は、俺も手伝います。ならん。部外者を書庫に入れるつもりはない。
Just the spirits.
七星、治るかな。すべてはミリス様の御心のままだ。昔見た映画にあったな。地球に来た宇宙人が風で全滅するやつ。
That's gotta be a reference to something, but I don't know what it's referencing.
七星様の病気が判明しました。ドライン病です。
Oh, drying
太古の
syndrome.
昔、人の魔力が今よりもずっと少なかった頃の病です。当時。
And this, okay, and this is possibly in Old Dragon's Tale. when the worlds were first created, and it was like everyone. I'm pretty sure it was like in the every world, it was no one could, or was it only the human world? I don't know, but I know the human world was involved. That their lifespans were super short, and it was because of the overflowing mana of of every world, and no human could withstand it. So, okay, yeah, this is taking like aspects of what we were explained in Old Dragon's Tale. The just like the lore buildup.
体内に入る魔力を中和できなかった者は例外なく命を落としたと文献にあります。
It's interesting because, like, I don't think I've seen other series like do this specifically, like tackle diseases like overall. Because we got drying syndrome, and we also got the petrification disease that is gonna come later. But like out of recent memory, I can't remember any other story I've read like tackling, or more likely isekai tackling like diseases that they wouldn't be accustomed to because it's a whole new world.
一応七星の状況に一致しなくもないですね。治療法はあるんですか？わかりません。ただ7000年ほど前、人の魔力が強くなったことで根絶したとだけ。7000年前というと第一次神魔大戦の頃か。
In the first human demon war.
どうするんですか？時間のスケアコートの力を使い、七星の時間を停滞させる。
Scarecrow of time.
地上にいる者に治療法を探させる。
We're actually getting names for all of them. Because in the novel, it was always just like, oh, we got a Scarecrow of time, or this other person just their name, or this other spirit, but we never like got to look at them. I don't think there's a single illustration of any of them except for Almanfi later on, but everyone else is just. I'm guessing most of these are anime original designs then, unless the author had some input here. I don't know how intertwined he is with like the creation process of the anime, but these would be anime original designs because, as far as I know, there aren't any official illustrations of the familiars except for Almanfi and Silver. Well, but she's not really a spirit.
我と七星はただの取引相手だ。誰かに借りを作ってまで助けはせぬ。勘違いするなよ。客人である以上、最低限助けはする。
Oh yeah, but you won't move
だ
your
が最大
ass.
限は助けぬ。我はいずれ復活するラプラスを見つけ、倒すことのみを目的として生き。
Dude, this guy. Okay, he's truly magnanimous, my king, but he's talking like he's hot shit, which to what he is, but he didn't help last time with Lapis, and now he's like, oh, I'll defeat Lapis, bro. Come on.
ているのだからな。ラプラスが復活する。封印といっても限定的なものなのか。
Oh yeah, they still didn't know this, did they?
どうなるんです？奴のことだ。また魔族を引き連れて人族を滅ぼしに来るだろう。
This would be Demon God Lapis, right?
そういう目的がある以上、俺たちを助けるにも限度があるって。
But correct me if I'm wrong. He isn't. Perugius doesn't suffer from the same curses that Orsid does. So, like, what are you gonna do? Lapis isn't coming back for like another like 50, 60 years, but he's just gonna sit on his ass during all that time instead of taking like what 3 days to help us out with Nanahoshi, brother. I kind of get where the bum allegations are coming from now that I've been seeing around Perugius. Oh, Cliff signing up to Peruvius.
できる者が探さねばならぬ道理はない。ふざけるな。弱者を助けるのは力を持つ
I
者
mean,
の
I
義務
guess,
だ。
but you're just a douche if you don't do it.
ミリス教の忌々しい教義を押し付けるな。
Oh,
なんだと
Monkey's getting ready to
あん
fight.
たが言ってるのは七星を見捨てるってことだ。助けるならちゃんと最後はやめなさい。気持ちはわかりますが、抑えて。こんなことであなたを失いたくはありませんの。
Yeah, they're getting ready to fucking kill you, Cliff.
文句があるなら自分で動いたらどう
All of
だ。
them.
貴様の神もそう言って言う。人を助けるに人を頼るなかれ。だったく。
Okay, Peruvius is getting on my fucking nerves, bro. He won't help. Yeah, he's just a fucking douche. Like it. Yeah, he was part of what saved the world before, but like now you can't take like a week off of sitting on your throne doing nothing to help us. I don't. I don't actually don't remember me hating um Peruvius this much for like going against him. But what did he say here?
貴様の神もそう言って言う。人を助け
Depend on others to render aid. So he's basically telling Cliff, you gotta find a way to help her yourself. Okay, if I was Cliff, my way of helping her is asking you to help us. Like connections are another form of um strength. But no, he won't do shit. Also, going back here, I know we saw the mural last time, but do we know if the dragon race is just looks human but has some scales, or were they all scaly before? Because I know Orsned and Perugius are reincarnated. So did the reincarnation make them look more human, or did all of them look like that? I want to say all of them look like that, but in Old Dragon Style, they were like very prominent or very. They talked so highly about their scales that's weird that looking at the dragon race now, their scales seem to be just under their eyes or maybe on their arms. We don't really know because both Orsa and Peruvius are fully covered up.
るに人を頼るなかれ。だったく。
And then he has the nerve to laugh in his face, bro.
七星は助けてやりたい。けど、ベルギウスにも限界がある。なら、俺にできることなんて。失礼します。七星様が意識を取り戻しました。
Oh, she's back up. Also, I didn't expect there to be more than one. I thought they were all gonna be males. All 11 servants, 11 spirits. Because I know for sure Silverro was one. What was one? Was female, but I just expected every other person to look like a Amalfi basically, so they were male. But I guess they wouldn't really have gender, just characteristics. Did they tell her already? It looks like it. They did. She looks just like when she failed.
だが不治の病ってわけじゃない。治療法がわからないだけだ。そうですとも、それを探せば良いだけのこと。気を落としてはいけません。本当に辛いやつにとって気休めの言葉ほど聞きたくないものはないだろう。かける言葉がありませんわ。
Yeah, it's just gonna. If I was in her shoes, yeah, I wouldn't really want Like anything they would say to me, I would just like not care because I'm still dying. Nothing you'll say is gonna help me from. It's gonna stop me from dying. So it's just gonna be like going in one ear and out the others. It's gonna be just a bunch of noise at the end of the day, which is probably like the last thing she wants. Just people yapping away at her.
私もともとあんまり体強い方じゃなかったのよね。病気がちってほどでもなかったけど、年に1回は風邪とかひいてたし。
You guys seem back
こ
in
っちの
Japan.
世界ってあまり医学って発達してないじゃない。魔術があるせいか知らないけど。
Yeah, I was about to
傷
say they
口
just
洗う
rely
こ
on
とさえ
healing
しない
magic.
のよ。それで手遅れになって死んだりする人が大勢いる。バカよね。私、自分が魔術を使えないって分かってから結構予防してたのよ。だって病気になったら。
Yeah, and it sucks because she's been the happiest since Rudius came and introduced her to more more friends for her. She's been the happiest that she's been all this time living in this world. But it's also that happiness that, or not the happiness, but all those friends that she made that caused her to absorb more mana more quickly, which it's just like damn if you do, damn if you don't. She could have just lived her life in isolation like Rudius, but then she wouldn't. But at the same time, if she lived in isolation, she wouldn't have gotten as far as she did. She wouldn't have had Rudius for her experiments. She would still be drawing summoning circles over and over with no way to use them, basically.
多分治らないだろうなって思ってたし。大体さ、この世界っておかしいじゃない。全体的に物理法則は無視してるし。そりゃ私だって来たばっかりの頃はちょっと面白いなって思ったよ。剣と魔法の異世界なんてワクワクしなかったって言ったら嘘になるし。
I mean, who wouldn't? But that's only if you can come and go.
死
You
にた
want
く
to
ない
risk?
よ。こんなところで。
Oh, oh, look at all the fucking hair that's falling off. Oh, I'm actually trying not to cry. Dude, her VA is just amazing with the soundtrack going on. But I get it. Rudius has had the base. He hasn't had the easiest time, but um, right now he's having probably the happiest time of his life with his family, the people who love him around him, his friends. but Nanahoshi just wants to get back to what Rudius has right now. Nanahoshi had it in Japan, and now she's being forced to. It's just like they. It's not exactly the same, but they just switched their positions. Nanahoshi was happy back in Japan, while Rudius was miserable, and now over here, Rudius is happy. Nanahoshi's miserable. It's just fucking. It sucks. And she can't even make a life here because she's just not growing. She's not able to live like at all. Like she said, she's a fucking corpse. And we don't even know if going back, she's gonna go back to the time she got teleported here. There's gonna be like 10 years have passed since then. Just fucking sucks, bro. Yeah, he wouldn't have gotten it when he was first. This is what I'm saying. This is what she wants to get back to. What Rudy's is having right now. Oh, the foreshadowing, bro.
あの世界とのつながりを感じられる存在として。
Perugius, do something, brother.
ペルギウス様の業務に支障がないレベルでサポートいただければありがたく思います。おう、動くか、貴様が。よかろう。我としても七星が死ぬのは忍びないからな。ありがとうございます。早速ですが、ペルギウス様、竜神オルステッドに連絡は取れないでしょうか。不可能だ。
Look at my dude, bro. Like immediately he wants to help Nanahoshi. So much so that he'll like that trauma that made him fucking pass out of fear of Orsted. He's just willing. Can we get in touch anyway? He's willing to push past that just to help out Nanahoshi. If this is why I kind of I don't want to go into this whole thing, but this is why I can't understand people that say that Rudius doesn't grow. Because if this was Rudius from the start, he wouldn't be caring about any of these people. He would just be, oh yeah, I'll go back sleeping with my wife. Let's go back to my wife and my daughter. But no, he's selfishly or selflessly doing everything he can, putting aside his fears to help someone else.
それに奴が現れたのは約100年前。博識な男ではあるが、7000年前の病のことまでは知るまい。そうですか。
Oh yeah, that's true.
7000年前。では、俺を魔大陸に送ってもらうことは可能ですか。
Let's go.
魔大陸？
Kishirika.
どうするつもりだ。魔界大帝、キシリカ・キシリスを訪ねてみようと思います。
Yep.
魔界大帝、キシリカ・キシリス。俺に予見眼をくれた人物だ。何でも歴史書によれば、
Oh, he's
彼
telling
女は
him?
7000年前に勃発した神魔大戦の中心人物だったらしい。彼女を探し当て、治療法を聞くのが今回の計画なのだが。
I also want to say, because I feel like I didn't comment on it at all, but that was a fucking amazing scene. Like the character expressions, like Rudius seeing how much it's fucking killing her to want to get back, her going off, telling everything she wants to say, and Rudius just letting her talk. It was just the voice actress for Nanahoshi. Fucking, she deserves a fucking reward for that. It was just fucking amazing. But yeah, now we're going to the Demon Continent. Surely Kirishiriko would know.
よって見つけ出すのは困難。何ヶ月かかるかもわかりません。しかし、七星を助けるため、皆さんにも協力をお願いします。そういうことでしたら、私は旅の支度にお力添えいたしましょう。ありがとうございます。ゼナバとエリナリーゼさんは、護衛として俺についてきてください。お任せください、師匠。わかりましたわ。
You wanna come along, Cliff?
僕も行くぞ。
Yep.
僕だって故郷に帰りたいっていう七星の気持ちはわかるんだ。行かせてくれ。あいつのために何かしてやりたいんだ。頼む。わかりました。いいのか。はい。よろしく頼みます。任せてくれ。僕は何をすればいいのかな。シルフィはしばらくここで治療の疲れを取ってほしい。うん。その後は休養が終わったら。
Well, it's gonna be a while. Yeah. Especially with the state you're in. Yeah, it sucks because Sophie would want to join, but of course it's better for her to return home. No, you just jinxed us. Oh, we're back. 何日かに一度は帰ってくるつもりだから。今回はペルギウスの助力もある。So it's just easy travel, fast travel now. いつでも気軽に帰ってこれる。Oh, we're back. Yeah, because we got zero travel time now. It's instant. いつでも気軽に帰ってこれる。兄さん、気をつけて。ああ、ノルンも生徒会の仕事頑張れよ。はい。Said it? Nothing. じゃあ、留守を頼みます。家のことは任せてください。ルーデウス様、ご分を。はい。It's so good. Now we have access to Chaos Breaker. Now we just got like it's like playing the story mode. It's literally like in Lego games where you're playing the story mode, and then you complete story mode, and then you get free play for each level. So we could just travel there with everything that we had before. Oh, it's just in the basement also. How does he know that? Yeah, if he does, just tell us where she is. Yeah, but they won't. They won't get dangerous at all. Oh, and apparently we are skipping that scene, which sucks. Because that was like one of my favorite scenes of him comforting Sophie. But I guess I'll accept it because they gave us that amazing performance or that amazing scene of Nanahoshi's crash out. So I'm satisfied.
ところで師匠、ロボットは一体鋼のような体と怪力を持ち合わせた男をある地域ではそういうんだ。なるほど、さすが師匠、博識ですな。ここが魔大陸か。
We're like right next to Rikarisu already.
クリス先輩、魔大陸は巨大で凶暴な魔物が多いですから気をつけてください。
Yeah, because Cliff's probably the weakest person here. No, definitely the weakest person here. A little bit of the old Cliff came out there. Oh, is that Rikarisu? There it is. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Wait, let me go back there. I completely thought that the mountains they were talking about while reading the novel was those blue grayish ones that we just teleported on top of one of those, and there was like a little dragon ruin or whatever. But no, we seem to be way further away. Yeah, because unless I'm forgetting, which is always a possibility with me, is I feel like they just went in because they were like super close. But now seeing it over here, they're miles away, which would make the chase more exciting. With wait, are we gonna see the stupid purple girl now? The stupid purple lord. Roger. Rikarisu. We doing the same plan? Dyeing our hair blue? Oh, is that Kishirika? Hey, Bodyguard had good taste. I didn't know his game, but this is we're getting a lot of firsts this time because this is also the first time we get an actual illustration of adult Kishirika. Because we got the statue, but like you couldn't really tell anything apart from it. But no, that's actually Kishirika. She doesn't have the horns. Power gap. Which is a weird detail to put in because I've seen a lot of people assume that Alina Lise is more bodacious than she actually is, but no, she's like she's actually pretty cutting board ish, more cutting board than Eris or Ghislaine or anyone else. Oh, trading them for the demon. Oh, is this the same girl from when we were first here? She hasn't aged a day. This dude, he just looked down at her. But she hadn't aged a thing. Which would make sense if she's a demon. Are we gonna see our old Stompy? Oh no, no Kopara. I was thinking more Jaleel. Oh, this is his first time.
ルーです通訳してくださいな。この方はロキシーの知り合いですわ。
Oh, he doesn't he doesn't recognize him.
レッコのコパラ。無人ザクサハワヤ、アウェユセエトニ。この方は町の事情にも明るいし。
Please recognize him, Nokopara. Also, Nokopara is huge. Quagmire. Ah, no. He's not gonna want to give himself away. Oh, so those are the gold coins of this continent? If you wouldn't trick a friend of Roxy's, dude, we should have just said we're a friend of Roxy's before. But I know Rudius didn't know that Nokopara knew Roxy. Are we gonna see Galil and I forget the bee woman's name? Bee demon. Oh, Jalea and Bisquel. Yeah, we could split up. Yep. Oh yeah, Demon King. Barigari? Lord Body. Atofe. Don't want to meet her either. Yep. She's in the castle, right? But you don't know Demon God. You don't know the language. I guess you could just give them money and they're like, oh, okay, food. Dude, he looks so grown. He looks so tall. You want to return home too, Sanoba? But sometimes you get homesick. Wasn't your homeland like just desert? Or just rocky ground? Yep. We're doing this again? Help out the homeless, Cliff. Help out the homeless, Cliff. Elena at least is getting horny over him helping out her. Yeah, it's like... It's just... This is exactly what happened in season 1. Is this the exact same animation? An exact callback. Oh no, that's where we're ending the episode. I barely clocked that. Uh let's get to the title of the next one. An audience with an immortal demon king. So we're getting a Tophe next episode. Oh dude, I'm so ready. But I wanted to say that little short scene. Dude, it's so weird seeing Kishirika be like the complete opposite of her mom. Her mom was more of a Sylphie-ish, Sylphie mixed with Roxy in terms of personality, and then we got little gremlin Kishirika. I wonder if as she grows up, she like develops her personality, or if it's just like this. But knowing the Tophe, Kishirika could just be exactly like this. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. But no, I I can see I can see this being the best episode so far of season season 3. I just keep going back to that scene with Nanahoshi in her bed. It was just so fucking good. I don't even think next episode will top. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to say that like next episode's gonna be bad because you reading the same title I am. It's gonna be probably the most action we're gonna get. Damn, that's actually crazy. This is the most action we're gonna get until next court. If my if my if where I'm thinking we're gonna leave off is correct, this is probably next episode is gonna be the action episode, and then we're gonna have everything else. Uh, unless they fully adapt the diary as like faithfully as possible. Is faithfully a word? As faithfully. You get what I'm saying. As faithfully as possible. If they adapt it like it's read out, then we might get some action in there. But if they don't, then next episode is like the action episode of the season. I know we had some fights, but they're more brawls, so I don't, or like duels, so I don't really count them in the first 2 episodes. But next time it's a full on fight, and we had to have one of those, like where people are trying to kill each other. But no, I'm so happy we're back in the Demon Continent. It's it's been like what, like 2 seasons since we've seen this place, and now we're back, getting the same callback to Kishirika, everything. I was I was honestly fully expecting a Tophe to show up at the end of this episode, but I guess not. And okay, now thinking back on it, I felt like this arc was way longer in the novel. Unless I was just putting it off and it felt like I was reading it for longer. But it's about to be concluded in what, 3 episodes? I thought it would take like 5 ish, 5 episodes to do Demon Continent, Hoshi's Drying Syndrome, and Chaos Breaker. I felt like that was going to take way longer than it did. I the only I want to give this episode a 10 out of 10, but the only thing I'll say is that they cut out Rudius being a good husband and not a, or and Sophie like her freaking out over what happened to Nanahoshi. But other than that, this episode honestly it might be my favorite so far in the season. And I feel like the scene with Nanahoshi yelling at Rudius wouldn't have hit as hard if we didn't spend like 5 episodes with his like family life. So we got to see like him being fully like embraced in this world. Him fully like making a family for himself here. And then we cut to Nanahoshi where she's just miserable all the time because she can't get back to what Rudius has. It was just a fucking amazing episode. But no, I that's gonna be it. And everyone get excited for next time because we're gonna see Big Purple Woman, which I don't actually know unless it hasn't been stated. I don't actually know whose VA it is, so I'm excited for that. See you guys next time.